Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tiffany Lee. It's looking a little different. We have 3 at the desk today. There's a special reason for that. So we all know Matt Standards.
We've got 2 meteorologists today.
How fancy am I?
I'm so excited. That's right. We got one excited like meteorologist Standards right now.
It's the
I'll
best.
tell you what. I'm so excited to introduce our 4th meteorologist, Stephen Abshire.
Welcome aboard.
Makers.
Boiler up.
So where are you from, Stephen?
I'm originally from Central Indiana, kind of like you, a lot of Indiana folks here at the station. But yeah, from Indiana, made my way down here just in the last few weeks, so very excited to get started.
What may have surprised you when you first were driving into Arkansas?
You know, if anybody's ever been to Indiana, there's one thing that you notice, and this is how incredibly flat it is. So just seeing some rolling hills on my way down 49 was just like breathtaking, and then obviously just the last few days just really traveling around the area. It's been great seeing all the beauty.
Yeah, definitely breathtaking. Definitely will take your breath away when you start walking those hills. So get ready for it.
So many hikes, so many waterfalls. It's a lot of fun. But what's crazy is the terrain interacts with the weather here, and so it's going to be a lot of fun to experience that. We've got a little weather possibly today as well. Do you mind taking it away?
Even today with that terrain, we can see it playing a bit of a role. Right now, current temperatures outside across most of the area in the mid-70s, 75 in Springdale and in Fayetteville right now, 76 down in Fort Smith. And we can see that wind is really coming from the south and running along the river valley. So those in the river valley, you're seeing that east wind, but any of us up in the northern half of the DNA, we're seeing that the wind's coming up from the south. Bring us a lot of warm air for right now. As we can see, based on the dew points right now, it's fairly humid to start out our morning, and that's indicating that we do have some chances for some rain coming up in the next few hours. Right now, the radar shows we don't have much rain, a little bit off to the north in Oklahoma. That's going to be the case for much of the morning as we move later on into the afternoon. We're going to see those rain chances continue to increase because we do have this system moving our way as this warm front inches off to the east. We're going to see higher chances for rain. I'll have more coming up in just a little bit.
Hey, welcome back to your 5 News this morning. So if you have student loans, then listen up. We're learning more about the application timeline for borrowers who can qualify for that student loan forgiveness. The student loan forgiveness was announced earlier this week. $10,000 can be forgiven for those who qualify, and if they had a Pell Grant, they can actually get an additional $10,000. White House staff says that the application to fill out for forgiveness will be available in early October. Once submitted, the White House says it will take about 4 to 6 weeks for it to process, and it suggested that borrowers apply by November 15th in order to get the relief before the payment pause expires at the end of the year.
Borrowers can go to studentaid.gov, which has been up now for the last 48 hours, and they can provide their email address so they can get notified when that application goes live.
Arkansas economist Michael Packo says that he thinks 13% of Arkansans will benefit from the student loan repayment plan.
We're dry right now, but that's going to change pretty soon. Stay up with a look at the weather right after this.
Hey, welcome back to 5 News this morning. We're taking a look outside right now where it's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day. 75, not sunny yet though, but hey, maybe it's going to look that way. Hey, Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, Tiffany. Yeah, we've still got about half an hour until that sun begins to rise, but we're starting off pretty warm for this time of the day. 75 right now in Fayetteville, 76 in Fort Smith. As we track out what the temperatures will be like for the rest of this morning and going into a little bit of the afternoon and seeing some of those rain chances, we're going to climb up into the 90s today for Northwest Arkansas. 91 right around 5 o'clock tonight, but you can see that those rain chances are going to increase after we get into around the noon hours, and it's going to linger for much of the evening and into the overnight and into Monday morning as well. Similar case for the River Valley, up to around the mid-90s, around 93 for the River Valley. 40% chance of rain by 3 o'clock tonight, but as we get later into the afternoon, that's when that rain is really going to begin to move through the area. As we take a look at Futurecast right now, we're going to be dry for much of the morning. By around 2 o'clock this afternoon, that's when we're going to see the first showers begin to move into the air, mainly up into northwest Arkansas. It'll be a little bit longer until we see some of those showers, some of those heavier showers move through the River Valley by around 6 o'clock tonight. That's when we could be seeing some stronger showers moving through. As we move later on into Monday and into Monday morning, by the time you're out at the bus stop tomorrow, there could be some lingering showers. Not very severe, mainly just some rain, but it is something to make sure to keep a lookout for as you're getting ready for tomorrow. As we move later on throughout the day tomorrow, some lingering showers, but it's mainly going to dry out as we move later on throughout the day. As we take a look at the rainfall forecast, what we can expect in terms of precipitation totals, we could have to about a half inch of rain in some areas, but it's not going to be a really big drenching, and we can expect fairly dry and scattered showers for most of the day, not really as widespread as it could have been. As we take a look at the rain chances for the rest of this week, mainly on Sunday and Monday, that's when we're going to see the rain chances, but on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, things are going to dry out just a bit. I know that it's been a fairly calm start to the Atlantic hurricane season so far, only 3 named storms, but I think that's going to change sometime in the next week. We have a lot of areas that we're looking out for right now, 4 areas to be exact, that we do have a chance to see some development as we move later on throughout this week. This right here is a chance for a 60% chance for the next 5 days of seeing a storm, so there's a chance that we see Danielle forming sometime in the next few days. If you take a look at the 7-day forecast today, a high right in the 90s, but we're going to dig down a little bit tomorrow as that cold front moves through. High right around 89 for tomorrow. For the rest of this week, we have some rain chances as we linger later on throughout the rest of this week. Moving into the River Valley, similar story. Highs in the 90s for most of the week. Some rain chances as we get into later on into Thursday into Friday. And by Saturday, another scattered chance for some showers.
All right, so if y'all are just tuning in, this is Stephen. He's our new weekend meteorologist. This is his first full forecast.
It's great, man.
It's great, right?
Yeah, only up from here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy because you and I have been talking about too. You brought the tropical update, which I think was really great. It's been so quiet.
It's been so
thank
quiet.
goodness.
Yeah.
But
We
all of
need
a
some
sudden,
quiet.
it could use some quiet. Yeah. All of a sudden, it's just woken up. So that's what we're gonna have to watch that here for.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I have to know real quick. Arkansas weather, has it surprised you so far being from Indiana? Do you like it? The humidity's tough.
You think Midwest summers are hot and humid, and when I come back here, it's something to get used to for sure, but the winters will be a little bit more calm here, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it won't be as cold, but too cold for us, that's for sure. All right, well, thanks for that, Stephen. And coming up, football, it's almost back. Get ready, we'll hear about the Razorbacks after the break.